He's a man, such a man, such a man. He's a real man's man. He's a man, such a man. He's a man, such a man, such a man. He's a real man's man. He's a man, such a man.
Alright, hello. How we doing? Hey Charizard. How's it going? Getting ready to book the go home week of going into Sacrifice, and then Sacrifice obviously. Hopefully. Just gotta go over the show history so I can remind myself where everything is at. Okay. Okay. We're good. Wait. Alright. We are good. I was going to post another video yesterday and today, but have like 5 videos, but then I got distracted by I'm working. I say working, but I'm really just messing around with a little documentary idea I have, short documentary idea I have. That's what that's all about. But 3 videos, we got 3 videos, so I think we're good this week. Was only going to be 2, and probably no live streams, but I pulled through. Have Jay Lethal be in a match. Try and get him over a little bit. We'll have him lose to Matt Cross though. Been busy with school, still got 1 more week. It's weird. School. It's weird that your school goes so far into June. I'm assuming you don't get back until September though, instead of the last like couple weeks of August at Macross Tournament. I'm really tired. I didn't even realize whenever I started the stream, but I am dead tired. But we gotta get through this stream, so now we need a women's match somewhere. Pack Gun beat someone. Matt Striker and Roddy Mack for no reason, but who cares? I need to fire both of them probably. Not freestyle. Just gonna book this one real quick, because we don't need we don't need any storylines to be advanced for this week. I keep clicking on freaking freestyle. Put in accelerated math and science, or realize I sound like a nerd. Not really. Doesn't I totally forgot what I was gonna say. I've always been like a little bit ahead of everyone else as far as academics. Not to toot my own horn, but what was I? Oh yeah, post-match celebration tag. Just to get an angle, because I really don't need this to go very long at all, or to book very long at all. And we'll have Carlito have a promo. We can give more than 4 minutes. Yeah, that's it. We won't delve into it. It doesn't matter. Just a heel promo for 8 minutes. And we'll add a quick women's match between Beth Phoenix and Asuka. They are going to be two of the women facing off in the 4-way at Sacrifice. 6 minutes, I guess. Longer than WWE normally booked women's matches at this time. There we go. Perfect. Yep, alright. Nothing. I'm hoping I'm not leaving anything important out that I had to build. El Generico isn't in the feud, then put him up against Relic for a feud. Yeah. I don't know. Because Relic's about to do the thing with Sting and Prince Devitt. Kind of like the new Decay. Or the old Decay, I guess, because it's 2006. I should probably do something with Harris and James Storm, but we'll just run the show. 78 for the Explosion intro. 76 for Matt Cross and Jay Lethal. We'll have to write that down that they can put on a really good match. And probably if we ever give Jay Lethal a title reign, we're going to give him an X Division title reign, obviously. But when we do, we need to put him up against Matt Cross first. A not as great match, still not bad. Asuka losing to Beth Phoenix by pinfall after she used a foreign object. That Phoenix got a 60, so good for her. She's definitely improved. 65 with Carlito promo. 58 on Carlito versus Ryback, where Carlito obviously wins with a backstabber. And it looks like Carlito isn't doing great in this match, but he was off his game, so that explains that. And for the main event, 70, Pat Gunn defeating Rodney Mack and Matt Striker in 10:05, and Billy Gunn's improving his performance. So despite being one of the best in our company, and the oldest, I think he is the oldest active wrestler in our company, he's still the best. Or not the best, he's still one of the best. And improving. 65 overall for their celebration, 71 overall rating. It's really good for Explosion, but it doesn't really matter. Ooh, Harry Smith. We might bring him in on developmental. To be honest, I think that'd be a good idea. Give him something to do. Stream complete. What's going on there? Stream resumed. Okay, it says I'm good here. Impact, I'm gonna get a title reign. Probably Bound for Glory. Joey Matthews and Matt Seidel both getting on Matt Striker, rightfully so. Yeah, let's see, hold on. Sacrifice Victory Road Bound for Glory, so that's 2 months, and they've had titles for how long? Since July, so July to October. That's not a bad reign. Well, it's August, September. Oh wait. Never mind, that's not a great reign, it's just 2 pay-per-views. So probably a turning point. I'll put them from July till December. And then Team Angle will go after them, and they'll probably beat Team Angle for the most part. Alright. TJ Wilson. Is he going for X Division? Yeah. He's going for the X Division. And I need to look at Harry Smith. See how he's doing. 137 in the world at age 20. We can definitely bring him in on developmental. Hopefully he'll take it. You're gonna be put down there anyways, Harry, so sorry about that. We'll keep moving on towards Impact. Sorry if there's any stream delay, that happens from time to time when there is a loading screen. Prince Devitt wants a pay raise request. Yeah, I'll give it to him. He deserves it. Ooh. Winthrop Coliseum. Let me see something. Dang, Austin Creed's only 19 years old. And he's already like a 60. He's already getting like 60s. Or 50s. I might have to call him up. Oh, Zack Ryder. Forgot about him. We will call up for one night. Wonder how the developmental guys are doing. Yeah, I might have to release Byron Wilcott, so we'll see how good he's doing. Might have to release Drew Hankinson, we'll see how he's doing. Might have to release... I don't have to release him, he hasn't been here very long. But we'll see how he's doing, we'll see how Michael Elegant's doing. These are all going on the pre-show, by the way. Michael Hutter and Nick Nemeth, I mean. Let's see. Okay. We'll put Michael Hutter versus Byron Wilcott. 8 minutes. Wilcott go over, he's been here longer, I think. And Michael Elgin's going to be Mark Kapani. Actually, no, Michael Elgin versus Drew Hankinson, also known as Drew Galloway. They're going to have a big guy versus big guy match. I think all the guys who borrowed will get at least 30 or 45. Probably. I think Drew Hankinson might be the best, because he's been here the longest. If I do... No, Byron Wilcott's been here the longest. I think he'll get like a 35, which isn't good enough for us. So if he doesn't get like a 40 or a 45, we're going to have to release Byron Wilcott. Which I'm sure no one is too hung up about, because he's not a huge star. We'll have Nick Nemeth go over. Because I think he's going to be more talented in the ring. Obviously, Dolph Ziggler is more talented than Muhammad Hassan in the ring in real life, but we'll see. We'll see. This is the go-home show, so gotta make it good, so people will tune into our pay-per-view. Yeah, forgot this is back when they did the weird spelling of Impact. Byron Wilcott, Rich Swann. Nope. Byron Wilcott is just Byron Wilcott. That's what he goes by. He's done some New Japan stuff. I've liked him in the matches I've seen. He's not like great in the ring, but he's not bad. So I liked him, and I was like, oh hey, here's a guy, because this was whenever I first got my developmental territory, and I saw him, and I was like, hey, this guy looks like he could be alright. So I signed him, and he's been on my payroll ever since. Nora versus... Who is the other woman in the... I gotta check. In the 4-way match. He looks like Swan. Not really. He's a bit bigger than Swan. Weight-wise. A bit more muscly. I mean, I think he looks like a little bit, not, I don't want to say fat, like a thicker Rich Swann, maybe, a little bit. Who was it? Dang, who were the 4 women? Alright, well, I know it was Beth Phoenix, Asuka, Nora, and someone, so I'm gonna guess it was Shaniqua, because I don't think I'd put anyone else in there. And we need to get some more people in here. Hopefully Christian Styles can join us. He's normally a constant in the live streams. Let's see. CM Punk. He could be in a tag team with someone. We need to keep building Prince Devitt, I guess. Yeah, we signed Becky Lynch. She's in developmental. Rebecca Knox. I don't know if that's her shoot name or just her indie name. Amazing Red versus TJ Wilson. TJ Wilson goes over, obviously. We gotta build him up. Defeat Samoa Joe. Yeah, submission. And actually, we're gonna have him interfere in Samoa Joe's match. Just cheap heat style. We gotta make it a heel so they're mad at TJ and not happy about Samoa Joe losing. Just going to affect the rating, but it's fine. We'll be okay. Okay. He's always a good random match competitor. Like 7 minutes. That'll do. I really enjoy having Samoa Joe on the roster because he doesn't mind losing, and that's the main thing. Because it's really important to me that the people on my roster don't care if they lose or win. Most of the time, like obviously they're gonna care if they lose to like Zack Ryder and they're the champion. But the one thing I really don't like about the Team 3D or the Dudley Boys is that they basically refuse to lose a lot, and that's why I don't give anyone creative control, because I know they're never gonna want to lose. But they're really, really annoying, to be honest. Really annoying. But they give me probably the best matches I'll probably ever have in this company, until some of these developmental guys become good, or really good, because I think the only really success that we've had from the developmental is Pac, and he just puts on great ratings, so we haven't really had Jeff Hardy never wants to lose. That's true. But he's so good and he's so over that I can't really do anything about that. Basically all the WWE guys never want to lose and everyone else is okay. So I don't think I really, except for Kurt Angle obviously, I'm going to steal him. But other than Kurt Angle, I think I'm going to stop stealing guys from WWE. Because I think I have enough talent and enough people in my developmental to have a great roster for like 10 years at least. 10, 20 years. But speaking of Jeff Hardy, he needs a match. But Jeff Hardy never gets like furious. He just gets like frustrated, or well, I guess sometimes he gets furious. Like with CM Punk, who is going to not beat him. Oh wait, last week he was gonna lose, so we're gonna have to pay him off. Relic came from developmental, and he's good. I mean, not as good as Pac, but he's still good. Actually, no, he came from WWE. I just sent him back down to developmental because I just sent him from TNA to developmental. He came over before we even had developmental. I'll show you in a second his work history. He was Johnny Stramboli, which is true to life. That's what he was in WWE, and then he came over, and I was like, I don't really want to use this gimmick at all, so I put him as his TNA gimmick. So, which I found on accident, because I was going to change his gimmick to something random, and then I saw Relic, and I was like, oh hey, that sounds really cool. So this is just to show that CM Punk isn't the guy in the mask. And gotta keep him strong so he's a little bit less angry. Furious, alright. Well, I don't want to pay off the Jeff Hardy storyline yet, Or should we? Should we have Sting unmasked on the Go Home show? And then, this is a hard decision. What was the plan? We were gonna have him debut at the pay-per-view, but well, I did not know that about Relic. I still like him. Yeah. Alright, well, we know this is going to be an angle. Don't know what it's gonna be yet. I don't know if we should Let's see all the guys who have come from. Ryback came from developmental. I've Sting unmasked pay-per-view. Alright. Byron Wilcott. Oh wait, we just got him. Developmental. El Generico, obviously. You saw me call him up. I don't think Jay Lethal was ever in developmental. Oh, nope, Matt Cross, we signed him. Yeah, I guess this is just Pac. Oh, Prince Devitt. I mean, ratings-wise, oh, and The Miz. But ratings-wise, developmental has been very successful. But in terms of making, like, superstars, we've only had one world champion out of all of them, and that was Wade Barrett, and that was in the developmental storyline that I had going with him coming. It was basically the Nexus. Actually, I almost copied it exactly. But besides that, we've had a tag team, Bully Ray, or Ryback and Pat Buck, who were only champions for a month. Good for the storyline, honestly. They weren't bad champions, and good for the they're good transitional champions. And I think, yeah, Prince Devitt was also X Division champion in that time. But other than that storyline, it was the Coalition, I called them. Other than that storyline, we haven't had any developmental guys win titles. Well, except for Pac. But Pac's just been really good all around. And I need to give him some X Division title reigns once Billy Gunn retires. But I'm not gonna ever break them up. I'm gonna wait till Billy Gunn retires, and then I'm gonna let them go their separate ways. Your developmental is kind of like NXT right now, because it's been a while since they made a world champ. Yeah, basically. Except instead of my developmental, it's actually a lot like NXT so far, because only thing unlike NXT, Wade Barrett in my storyline, Nexus storyline, came from NXT and actually won the title. So, but after that, and we haven't had anything like the Shield, which I'll probably end up doing eventually, but I think it's too soon after the Coalition to do that. Masked Man continues attacking. What's one of Sting's moves that's not, like, you kinda put it with a sharpshooter? I think. Let's see. Because I don't want to, like, give it away, like, obviously. What or who's under the mask. I don't want the people to know, or the quote-unquote people to know definitely who it is, so I don't want to do, like, his finisher, but I want to do something that he does a lot. Yeah, I guess the sharpshooter would be a good one. Eventually. Dang it. You use the sharpshooter and then it'll think of Blackheart to trick the people. Sting uses the sharpshooter. I mean, it's called the Scorpion Death Lock, I think, but it's still the sharpshooter. Is sharpshooter 2 words now? I mean, I know it is in real life. But not real life, I mean like the actual words, not the move. You know what? I'm gonna bring up even more developmental guys. So, Kenny Omega and Austin Creed, get up here. We're going to job out to Team 3D. And they're both faces, which is great. I think they're already a team, not in ours, but in NPW, which is our developmental. I think they are already a tag team, called like the Street Fighters. I think they were one of the first teams I created. More developmental guys, yay. Yeah, I like to bring them up just to see where they're at every so often. And bringing a lot of them up is obviously the best case scenario, so we will bring as many up as possible. Hey JZ Gaming, glad you can make it. How you doing? Yeah, no, we won't put the title on the line. That wouldn't make any sense. Just to catch you up, I don't know if you saw this, but we did sign Asuka. Good sign. She's going to be fighting for the title against Beth Phoenix Nora and Shaniqua in a 4-way at Slammiversary. Nope. So at Sacrifice in like 3 in-game days. So now we're just booking the go-home show. Got a lot of developmental guys coming in to see where they're at. And all that good stuff. And we need another women's match real quick. What? Asuka win against Lufisto. Make it moderately quick. 9 minutes, 8 minutes. Just to kind of put Asuka over as someone who can beat you quick. And we'll put that first for now. We really need AJ Styles to do something, don't we? Dang. I'm not forgetting AJ Styles. Obviously, he's the best. He's the poster boy of our company. Or should be. Dang. Okay, well, Austin Aries versus AJ Styles. We'll do. Wait, they're both heels. That's the TV title match, so we'll go with that for now. Yeah, okay. This would be kind of stupid to do, but like have the television title match actually defended on television the week before the pay-per-view. Well, it's like 3 days, but still. Developmental guys, I just like to see, so I like that we have a lot on the show. Yeah, I probably need to go through and hire some more. Oh wait, I just hired Harry Smith, or I'm in negotiations, I guess. So I guess one more wouldn't hurt. Now, since I'm going to be firing some guys from developmental. Okay. There we go. And AJ Styles needs something. But I do not know what. Not yet. I'll have him beat Loki, I guess. Just for a random exhibition match. Speaking of Loki, TNA spoilers, if you haven't watched the most recent episode. I watched it today, because I didn't have time yesterday. But now put it there and move this down there. Alright, but yeah, are we almost done booking yet? Kind of. Yeah, we're only 13 minutes left for Impact. I should probably do a tag match just to get as many guys in here as possible. We really need more time. I really need to move up to the next stage already so I can get more time. I should no, I don't need to build that anymore. I've built it well. I guess we're just gonna have to do Motor City Machine Guns versus Pack Gun. Because I haven't really had... yeah. Because I don't really have any heel teams that are doing anything or aren't broken up. We will have Pac beat Chris Sabin. Decisive win. Pinfall. Put that there and tag handshake. Just cause. Chris Sabin, Alex Shelley, Pac, and Billy Gunn. Our boy. I really hope he doesn't retire before the end of the year. Because that's going to be a very hard thing to control once we book him as champion. Because Jay-Z, what the plan is, because Billy Gunn's, obviously he deserves another title reign. He was the first guy, I'm pretty sure the first guy or second guy that I brought over from WWE. Just real good company guy at this point, 42 years old, really gotten Pac over, and I think he really deserves to get another title reign. Only problem with that is he's 42, and 42-year-olds don't really wrestle that much after they're 42, so I'm really hoping that he does not retire soon. In real life he's still going, but... Alright, well, Byron Wilcott actually got a 51, so we're not going to be firing him. He definitely blew away expectations there. Michael Hutter, on the other also known as Ethan Carter III, on the other hand, only got a 35. So I'm going to take a look on his progression, and if he's already basically maxed out, then I'm going to have to fire him. And he was high on painkillers, so yeah. Alright, Drew Hankinson got a 26, Michael Ogden got a 14. Might have to do some firing there. Not with Michael Ogden, he hasn't been here long. And with these two, no firing here because they haven't been here very long either. 37-33, not bad. And Impact got a 73. Great wrestling and decent reaction in the crowd. Team 3D defeated Kenny Omega and Austin Creed in 5:44. Devon defeated Oscar Creed by pinfall with a 3D. And they only got 50 and 52. So I'm going to have to increase Kenny Omega's skills, definitely. Or just call him up. We'll see how he does. We'll see how he does. Shinsuke versus Austin Aries, great match, 77. Really good. I really enjoy Shinsuke being on the roster. And then Austin Aries floors Shinsuke with his title belt. Drew Hankinson just did awful. Well, I mean, Michael Elgin did worse. I mean, they both did awful, but actually Hankinson's been here for a while, so I might actually have to fire him. If I'm being completely honest. Asuka defeated Lufisto in 8:25 by submission. Fisto got a 37, Asuka got a 40, 41 overall. Not bad. And in less, I guess Alex Shelley getting a 47 isn't great, but pretty good match, or good match, I should say. Pat Gunn defeating the Motor City Machine Guns. That's kinda, I forgot, they're just called the Motor City Machine Gun. I need to adjust that. Billy Gunn's still improving performance. That's 2 weeks in a row. He normally gets around an 80, and he's still improving at 42. Good for Billy Gunn. And Motor City Machine Guns and Pat Gunn shake hands in a show of respect. Alright. 49, and superb wrestling, a decent reaction to the crowd. AJ Styles defeated Low-Key in 8:56 by pinfall with a roll-up. AJ Styles getting an 80, Low-Key got a 77. 72 rating overall. Real good. I think I started the stream at a good time, because, like, the entire stream series, because, I mean, unfortunately, you guys didn't get to see all the struggles of me having to really fight my way up, but now we're just on cruise control and we can focus more on storytelling. I was the one who suggested Shinsuke and Aries in the last live stream. Thank you very much. It's a very good matchup. Probably Aries' best match so far. This should have done better. I don't know why it didn't. Short match length. That was probably it. Alright, we'll work on that. 56, not bad, especially considering how new this division is. I guess it's about... No, we debuted in the Slammiversary, so it's new. Decent match. Nora defeated Shiniko in 7:44 by pinfall with a Molly Go round. Shiniko got a 50, Nora got a 58. So, good. Not complaining about that in the slightest. Ooh, great wrestling, decent reaction in the crowd. TJ Wilson at Amazing Red. TJ Wilson defeated Amazing Red in 9:22 by submission. Amazing Red got a 77, TJ Wilson got a 76. Need to give Amazing Red, and he's improving in Rumble. Need to give Amazing Red another title reign eventually. Maybe with the tag titles with Ryback. Maybe. Eventually, they'll get it. Sometime. Maybe not soon, but sometime. Good wrestling, decent reaction. Taioke defeated Samoa Joe in 6:40 by submission after interference from TJ Wilson. Taioke 65, Samoa Joe 74. 66, not a great match, but doesn't have to be. And in our main event, CM Punk defeated Jeff Hardy in 9:52 by pinfall with a GTS following interference from Sting. So if Jeff Hardy had won, I think it's safe to say this would have gotten like a 75. But guess he didn't want to work with CM Punk, especially knowing he would lose. So his 66 rating is our main event. And Masked Man continues attacking Jeff Hardy and eventually puts him in a sharpshooter. The crowd does not know it's Sting, but obviously we do. He will be unmasked at the next show. 69 overall. Dang. That was not a good go-home show, mainly because of main event. But, I mean, it wasn't awful. 69 overall. We're not going to complain too hard about that. And it'll just make the... pay-per-view look better, I guess. We'll continue on, I guess. It is 97 degrees outside, and it is 7 o'clock at night. Jesus Christ. Got up to 100 earlier, or 103. Alright, Chris Sabin. What do you mean he doesn't connect to the fans? I don't care if he connects or not, he's getting great ratings. Yeah, we're probably gonna have to release EC3. To be honest. Yeah, we can't deal with him. 26,000. We might bring him back eventually. Probably not. Oh, we gotta test out Tyler Black on the pay-per-view. Yeah, Michael Elgin's still got a ways to go. Drew Hankinson still has a good amount left in him, so we'll keep all of them, and we'll call them up soon. Hold on, I gotta check something real quick. Hold on just a minute. Okay, we are good. TNA Sacrifice. Dang, we have a lot of money. I started out with like 50,000, not 50,000, like 100,000 with TNA. 3 years later, I got 8 million. Spent a lot of money, but made a lot of money too, so. I hope you won't buy the developmental guys when they get called up. That's what. Oh, won't bury. I normally don't do that. If I'm not going to push them, I normally don't call them up. Cause I know I'll have a spot for him in the future. Like with Pac, I'll show you his history in a second. With Pac, alright, we gotta send Harry Smith down developmental as soon as his contract starts, unless we can do it right now. Like, I'm very picky with who I call up. Normally, if I do not need them, then I don't bury them. I'll just send them back down to developmental to work. That's what I do with the Relic. But he wasn't really called up, so it doesn't really matter. They're not really the same thing. Alright, so we'll do that as soon as he gets in here. But I'm pretty sure I did that with Pac. Like, I brought him up, he wasn't great, so I put him back down, and then brought him back up again. I think that's the case. Nope, seems like that is not the case. I just kept him up. That's what I did with Pat Buck. I just didn't have anything for him, so I sent him back down to work. And he's still there. He's not great. And yeah, I don't like his look. In the mod. I like Pat Buck in real life. Quite a bit. He's a cool guy. And he's a promoter too. He's got a lot of cool qualities. The only person I could even bury, technically, is El Generico, and considering his character, that's not even burying him. At this point, considering his character, we'll probably make him a more serious character in the future, but at this point, with his comedy gimmick, it's not a big deal. Yeah, we'll call Tyler Black and Zack Ryder up for Sacrifice. See how they do against each other. I still don't know what the main event's gonna be, because we never actually set a challenger for. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have Jeff Hardy stand in the middle of the ring, and he says, "Listen, the person that's been attacking me, if you show yourself right now, I will take you one-on-one for this title." And then Sting will obviously show up. and unmask himself, and then they'll fight for the title, which Jeff Hardy will win. Wait, yeah, because I'm gonna have to give the title to Kurt in 2 months anyways, so Jeff Hardy's gonna win that. And then Sting's gonna become even more crazy, more Joker Sting. Great. It'll be great. Because we don't care about things like momentum. Okay. Locker room incidents. Sting and The Miz. Alright, passing on microphone tips. Failed to show up to a scheduled meal, just Andy's improved his behavior and happy. Alright, so we handled that very well. Set broadcasters. Just HBO, I guess. Let's see. Ooh, 10,000. Good for us. Okay, so I should have looked at pre-booking, shouldn't I? Asuka, we'll put this first. Not the first match, just add it first. I think the booking's going really well right now. Being efficient, definitely. Put 14 minutes, 15 minutes. Nope, knockouts, there we go. And obviously Nora is going to beat Beth Phoenix for the title. And start her, hopefully, long reign as Knockouts champion. So she held it from June to August. But I think the Knockouts title can be not hotshot, but have shorter title reigns than everything else. Just because we don't have that strong of a division yet. No one's really good, so it'll be better for us to mix around the pot, I guess. Mix around who's holding the title. Samoa Joe versus TJ Wilson. We'll put this on. I want to make it relatively short. I want Samoa Joe to not like demolish him, but win pretty decisively. And then he'll say, and we'll put that, because that's gonna actually be a really good match. So we'll put that above the women's match, and he will say something along the lines of, what can he do? Menace, probably? Nope. Guess we'll do overness. You will say, nobody in the X division even comes close to me. Or poor TJ, may you rest in pieces. Well, not for long, because we're going to put Next Wave back together, and they're going to run ship on the tag team division. Because we need to replace some of these tag teams that were breaking up. But Samoa Joe says, I plan to hold. I don't actually know what I want to do yet. Who can we have challenge him next? AJ Styles is definitely a possibility. Ooh, no, we gotta set up Prince Devitt. But no, that was gonna be a Victory Road, but that's the next pay-per-view. So, okay, AJ Styles. We'll turn him face again, because he's not really doing anything. Oh, never mind, can't do that. Alright, well, doesn't matter too much. He even comes close to me. I am the undisputed king. AJ disagrees. And basically they brawl. Actually, no. we'll just do that. A Relic, Demon, Debit, and Joker Sting going to make a stable. Yeah, that's what I was doing. I can't. Here, I'll show you. Demon Debit's debuting at Victory Road, and then that's whenever they're going to start the stable. A little bit after that. Before Bound for Glory. Okay. And then obviously, we're going to have Chris Harris interfere with James Storms' title match. Nope. Against Team 3D. I think I have him set to turn. I really hope I do. Because if I don't, I'm going to be pissed. Because I can't have another surprise. I guess it's kind of a surprise. Who cares? Worst case scenario, it goes like okay. Oh wait, we can't do that. It's Matt Seidel. There we go. And Willie Ray is going to beat James Storm. Tainted. After a distraction, nope, outside interference. Make him attack. By Chris Harris. Oh yeah, Tyler Black and Ryder. Thank you for reminding me. Real quick. Just for a match to see where they're at. I imagine it's pretty good. Oh, I know Zack Ryder's at a pretty good place, and that's why he's going over. We'll see where Tyler Black's at. We'll see. I want to give him the same character he has in WWE, like kind of like the Edge, ultimate opportunist kind of thing. I don't know. I guess that's not really what he does in WWE, but basically, he's going to be more Seth Rollins-y than he is Ring of Honor Tyler Black-ish. As far as his storylines and promos go. Oh wait, I forgot to make this pre-show. Wait a minute. Oh, I put this on the pre-show. Why'd I do that? There we go. That should be our main event ratings-wise, but we'll put it second to last. Our main event is going to be Sting versus Jeff Hardy. Obviously, Jeff Hardy's going to be making it not an open challenge really, but a challenge to the man who's been attacking him. Gonna make it longer than 11 minutes, don't worry. It's 18, 8, well, we don't want to wear Sting out, so slow build 17 minutes. And we'll see where it goes from there. And we should probably keep Sting strong just to not mess up his momentum too much. And this will just push Sting into madness even further. Hardy is an attacker to come out and unmask for a title shot. Sting he does and is revealed as Sting. There we go. Dang it. Nope, alright. To come out. Who cares? Kind of botchy writing, but that doesn't matter too much. I think Sting, or Hardy's more over than Sting. We will check. Yep, yes he is. Okay. What are we doing here? Oh, it was Austin Aries versus Shinsuke. And this will go for 15 minutes. Shinsuke's gonna win, obviously. And Austin Aries will basically have a temper tantrum. I think he's going to attack the ref. We'll just have him do a temper tantrum. I might just have that open the show. Just to have a good curtain jerker. Alright, so now to fill in the rest of the show. Relic needs to be a part of it. We're gonna keep pushing him. We'll have him beat up El Generico real quick. Yeah, we'll have this open the show. Actually, need to put the Sacrifice intro right there. At the beginning, obviously. And nope, we need a tag match. Who was it that injured Carlito? I'm pretty sure it was Pac Gun. Can't be certain. Or not Carlito, Eddie. The Gun wins against The Miz. Decisive pinfall. Mr. Ass. Showing off his assets, if you know what I mean. There we go. Carlito's gonna get a win over someone. Maybe the Amazing Red. Obviously it's gonna be tainted, because we've got to put him over as a heel. Just remind everyone, you're supposed to be booing this guy. And maybe one more match. Just for good measure. You know, we'll just do a useless 4-way X Division match. Haven't done one of those in a while. There we go. It's gonna be a really good match. And that'll pretty much do it for AJ Styles. That'll pretty much do it for TNA Sacrifice. Did I put that high spots? I don't think I did. Yes, I did. Alright, that'll do it for Sacrifice. We'll go ahead and run the show if there are no objections. I doubt there would be. I think we've run a pretty good, pretty solid show. I mean, we have a little bit of nothing matches, but that happens every so often with TEW. Especially with this stream, it's a lot more laid back. Don't pay as much attention to detail as we normally would. But doesn't seem to be any objections, so we'll go ahead and run. And good card. I think this should be a good show. Yeah, me too. I think the main event will definitely help. And it looks like Tyler Black got a 36, Zack Ryder got a 52. So Tyler Black definitely needs to be ratings boosted, because he's almost extreme, or he is extremely underrated, and he is all the way maxed out as far as his training can be. So they gave him seemingly a pretty bad potential, which kind of sucks, but we'll fix that soon, hopefully. Sacrifice intro gets a 78, and the next match gets a 78. AJ Styles with an 80, Chris Sabin with a 71, Matt Cross with an 80, and Loki with a 79. So when the lowest rating of the match is a 71, you know that division is strong, and we probably have the strongest X division, even stronger than, I would say, than TNA really was in their prime, like 2007, 2008, maybe even 2009. Loki's improving in performance too, but AJ Styles beats Chris Sabin, and Matt Cross and Loki. Alright, Relic defeating El Generico in 5:39 by pinfall, and they both got around to 58, so not awful. A lot of people who are underrated in this game. Yeah. Really? Like, I mean, there's a lot of people who do a lot better than they probably should, but there's also a lot of people who are underrated, and that really outweighs the people who do better than they should. Like, I think Pac should probably not be as good as he is. Well, I guess he is extremely good in the ring, he just doesn't get any chances, really. And we give him chances in TNA, so 71 rating, Amazing Red 77, Carlito Colon 67, where Carlito Colon defeats Amazing Red in 9:38 by pinfall using underhanded tactics. So I'm happy about that one. And 78, or 72, sorry, on this one. Pac getting an 82, Billy Gunn getting a 79, Miz only getting a 52. We might have to look at him in the future. And I don't want to fire him because he Sting's protege, and I feel like that would not be a good idea. And Billy Gunn's improving the performance again. Jesus. That's 3 weeks in a row for a 42-year-old. Good for him. Shinsuke Nakamura defeated Austin Aries in 15:15 by pinfall. Shinsuke makes defense number 2 of his TNA television title. Better than their first match, I'm pretty sure. 74 rating. Thank you, Chaotic Charizard, for suggesting this, because something about Austin Aries and Shinsuke Nakamura really clicks, I guess, because even though Austin Aries doesn't do all that great in the ring all the time, not all that great, he does pretty good. Not by TNA standards, of course, in this mod, but that's a good tag match right there. I mean, honestly, all of our tag matches are good tag matches, like, especially with Team 3D. Like, whenever we did Team 3D versus Next Wave, they were always topping the last one they had, and that's why I'm really excited to bring Next Wave back, especially now because they're better than they were back then. But I think to this day, Team 3D versus Next Wave, their like 3 matches that they had in 2005 are still the best matches we've ever put on. I'll check after the show. But after the match, Austin Aries does have a temper tantrum at 51 rating. Not very good, but who cares? Kind of a nothing segment. And then about that, at Decent Wrestling, but not much heat, Nora defeated Beth Phoenix, Shaniqua Asuka. In 15:17, when Nora defeated Beth Phoenix by pinfall with a Molly go round. All the matches are either good or decent. Yeah. I mean, we never really put on bad matches. Like, and whenever I say that, I'm talking about, like, the quality of the workers. Like, if there was a bad match, I'll say it. Like, if this Sting Jeff Hardy main event doesn't work out, then I'm definitely gonna say something about it, because that's a lot of build up for nothing. Ah, see, this was a bad match for their caliber. 66 overall. Samoa Joe defeating TJ Wilson in 11:51 by pinfall to Muscle Buster. Makes defense number 3 over his X Division title. Samoa Joe only got a 71. TJ Wilson only got a 72. Normally gets around an 80. I'm really kind of disappointed in this one. Especially because it only got a 60. Okay, well, I mean, it makes sense because they're heel, but still. I was expecting at least a 70. And then Samoa Joe says nobody in the X Division even comes close to me, I'm the undisputed king. And we'll see what the rest of the X Division has to say about that on Impact in the next stream. And in a match that probably should have been our main event, Team 3 defeats Matt Sydal and James Storm in 12:41 when Bully Ray defeated James Storm by pinfall with a 3D following interference from Chris Harris. Team 3 make defense number 2 over TNA World Tag Team titles. James Storm was a weak link, only getting a 58, which is not good for him, but 78 overall. Really, really good match. Not the best Team 3D's ever put on, but definitely good. Probably should have been our turn him. Complete success. Alright, so it all worked out. Probably should have been our main event, but that wouldn't really have worked to put the Sting match on second to last. So we'll see. Hardy challenges his attacker to come out for a title shot. He does, reveals he's Sting, and that got a 79, so really good on that. We predict the show will get a 72. I have no idea. I think it'll get 75, maybe. I really have no idea how good this match will be coming. Alright, 72 rating. Jeff Hardy defeats Sting in 16:46 by pinfall with a Swanton Bomb. Jeff Hardy makes defense number 5 as a TNA World Heavyweight title. Sting got a 66, or 63. Jeff Hardy got a 93. They have great chemistry, but Sting was visibly tiring, which what I was worrying about. Which is why I'm glad I didn't add the extra 2 minutes at the end. The 72 rating, and our second best match was the 78, so I think like a 73 we're probably going to get. Yeah, 73. And it increased our popularity in 11 regions, so that is good. Or, not amazing, but it's pretty good. Actually, I only think we have 11 regions on pay-per-view, so never mind. We will tell The Miz they could do better. We will tell Austin Aries that they could do better. I have too high standards for this, to be honest. And we will tell Samoa Joe. We'll give him some encouragement. I was closest to the rating, haha. Yeah, I booked it. So there. Alright, well, that's probably going to end off the stream real quick. That's a success. For a not huge pay-per-view, like Sacrifice, obviously not the biggest pay-per-view of the year, I consider it a success. Not like the best thing we've ever done, but definitely not bad. I didn't mean it in a mean way. I know, I was just joking. Alright, TNA Sacrifice, we got a pay-per-view buy rate of 0.14. Not bad for us. Alright, I will check real quick the match history. Yeah, so normally we do better than that. Dang, this last like month wasn't very good, was it? We just kind of went downhill since No Surrender. Except for this Impact. What did we do there? Oh, it was a tag match, see? That's what happens. Not bad. I don't know the last time we had an event, like a pay-per-view with a less than a 70 overall. I don't think we've ever had one on the stream. Yep, no we haven't. Yeah, it's been a long time. Decent showing and you went up in 11 regions. Success? Yeah. Very true, very true. I really want to get up to national. Like, really badly. Just so I can get some more TV deals, because this really bugs me. Having 47 in Quebec and having basically none everywhere else except Toronto, Ontario. And then having 35 in Ireland, but having basically nothing anywhere else. Even though I have a TV deal in Scotland, doesn't make any sense. That TV deal really hasn't helped me though, because let's see. Actually, no. It's gone up quite a bit. Never mind. And having 45 in Japan, or one area of Japan, that bugs me. Over 8 million in profit currently. I forgot to check the top matches. Okay. Yeah, Team 3D versus Next Wave, 83. Team 3D versus Next Wave, 83. Team 3D versus America's Most Wanted got an 82. I don't remember that. And Pac, Matt Cross, Matt Seidel, and TJ Wilson got an 80. So, yeah, we've had a pretty good history. Let's see, before Team 3D, our best match was like Next Wave versus Lowriders, who were a short-lived tag team of El Desperado and what's his name? Loki. But yeah, thank you guys for watching this stream. That's gonna end it off right here. I might do a little tiny bit of work off stream just to sign a few guys to developmental deals. Not too many, but I will sign a few guys to developmental deals to see how it goes. But this is going to be the end of the stream. Thank you very much for watching it and hanging out with me, making sure I don't feel too lonely. And I will see you guys in the next stream. So thanks.